This is 1 day 2 ELA. So let's go to page 4. We're going to read over page 4 and page 5. The title is The Golden Age of Greece. So before we start reading, please take a moment to quickly skim and scan the text to determine the genre, the text, and graphic features. Think about your observations to predict what the selection will be about. Now, what predictions can you make about the goddess Athena? The objectives in this lesson are for you to be able to read, to identify and annotate key details, use key details to determine the central idea, and share your thinking. So the purpose of the Golden Age of Greece is to find out what made Greece an important and great civilization. Make sure that you annotate. You could also take notes in a notebook or on your computer. So let's start reading. The Golden Age of Greece by Catherine Goodridge. Ancient Greece fought a long series of wars with Persia from 499 BCE to 488 BCE. So this is a time, so I'm going to put a 1 there. After the war, Greece had to rebuild the country. The era of rebuilding became known as the Golden Age of Greece. So the Golden Age of Greece here, and this is the definition. So I'm putting an annotation. It lasted about 200 years from 500 to 300 BCE. So this is another date. We should now put a 2 here because it follows the sequence of 1 and 2. Art during this period flourished, and the works that survived are considered classics today. The Canadian Museum of History states, "The Golden Age of Greece laid the foundations of Western civilization." So we do have a word that we've identified on a previous lesson. Civilization. Paragraph 2. Religion was very important to the ancient Greeks. So I'm circling the word religion. And what we know about it is it's very important to ancient Greeks. And they built temples as monuments to their gods and goddesses. So they built temples. These structures were rectangular and built of materials such as marble and limestone. Tall columns surrounded long inner chambers. At the center of the temple was a statue of the god or goddess who protected the surrounding community. And then we have a picture at the bottom of page 4. The Parthenon was built in honor of the Greek goddess Athena. Today, its ruins stand on the Acropolis, a rocky hill above the city of Athens. So now I've just read the caption of page 4. Let's go on to page 5. Statue of Athena at the Academy of Athens. She is the patroness of the city and goddess of wisdom, war, and the arts. Paragraph 3. The many statues of gods and goddesses demonstrate the powerful role that the gods played in the lives of Greek citizens. The Greek sculptor Phidias made 2 monumental statues. One was of the goddess Athena for the Patreon in Athens. The other was the statue of Zeus, which he made for the Temple of Zeus in Olympia. Both were over 40 feet high. The life-size statues of ordinary men and women reflect the Greek love of beauty. Artists use a variety of materials, including marble, bronze, and even gold, to create lifelike figures. Some statues even suggest movement, such as running or throwing. Other arts also thrived during the Golden Age. Painters used pottery as their canvases to portray scenes from mythology and daily life. These paintings show people riding horses, drinking and eating, and playing instruments. Unfortunately, not all of the art and architecture from ancient Greece has survived. However, through artifacts and continued research, we continue to learn why this period in Greek history deserves to be called the Golden Age. Okay, so now let's start to analyze. In paragraph 1, we have some key details. We know that after the war, Greeks had to rebuild their city and art flourished. So what is the central idea? Let's think about what the era of rebuilding became known as. So let's find it. The era of rebuilding became known as the Golden Age of Greece. So this I'm going to put as CI for central idea. So Golden Age of Greece. Okay. So in paragraph 2, let's think about a central idea. Paragraph 2 to 3, the key details are: 1, they built temples to their gods and goddesses, and 2, the many statues of gods and goddesses demonstrate the powerful role the gods played in the lives of Greek citizens. So let's take a look. We're looking at both 2 and 3. And let's think of a central idea. So I'm going to put 2 and 3. So paragraph 3 is over here. I'm going to say the central idea is religion. Religion is important to ancient Greeks. For whom the gods played a powerful role in daily life. So this is the reason why. Because gods played powerful role daily life. So, central idea for paragraph 2 and 3 is religion is important to ancient Greeks because gods played a powerful role in daily life. Now let's turn our attention to paragraphs 4, 5, and 6. Let's look for some key details. Life-size statues of ordinary men and women reflect the Greek love of beauty, and artists made marble and precious materials like gold, bronze in lifelike statues. Other arts thrived during the Golden Age. Let's think about a central idea for 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to put CI for central idea. In these 3 paragraphs, the central idea is the advanced art and architecture. Of ancient Greece reflected love, that's a heart, and beauty, and dedication to art, to arts. There we are. So that is the central idea. Now that you've had the ability to review the Golden Age of Greece independently on Google Documents or Google Docs, please write 1 paragraph about the Golden Age of Greece.